Hey guys, Xel'crin here, and today we're here to do another Killing Floor video, pretty much. I still don't know how to do that intro because we're still not doing custom maps, and I'm so used to fucking saying that. I want to say it, but we're still doing research, we're still checking out the classes. Today we are going to be doing... Let's see what's on the list. I have no idea. I'm such a professional, I know. Okay, let's see. Commando. We're going to be doing Commando this week. Or, this week. Today. This shouldn't be out on the weekly basis. But we should be doing Commando today, which is just basically assault weapons. You can see health bars, which is really helpful statistics-wise. You can increase your Z time, night vision. What does that mean? And you can call out clothed Z. So these, I think this is more... Call it the clothed Z. That's probably multiplayer, I'd imagine. But we're going to the catacombs, so... Another map where we probably should be going support, but this didn't happen. This place looks ridiculous, in a good way. Where? This is more like a sewer than the catacombs, but okay. So what was the, how do you switch fire rate? Wasn't it? Oh shit. Well, that was a mistake. That was a huge mistake. What am I doing? Oh, here we go. Yeah, I like the triple shot on this gun, honestly. It's a semi-auto otherwise, and I don't really know. I'll take the triple. Thank you very much. Have a good day, sir. Especially because you can do this. This is actually really effective. Oh shit, though. We paid too much attention. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. We are in trouble. We are in trouble. We're okay. Okay. Come on. Please. Yeah, so support would have been great here because of the shotgun aspects, but not so much right now. I'm sorry, I'm stopping. I have an itch. Fuck you, Zeds. Sorry. Trying to itch fucking ears while trying to survive a zombie apocalypse. Not the best thing to deal with. Not the best thing at all. At all. Like, can you just imagine that? Like, we're in this kind of this honest situation in real life, and like, I'm just standing there, like I'm doing right now, because I got an itch. Fuck that. How would you even explain that? Like, in the afterlife, if you believe in that kind of thing. Like, if you went to the afterlife, right, and you died, and it's like prison, right? And you go up there, and they're like, "Oh, so what you in for? How'd you die, man?" You just look at them and you say, I had a fucking itch. Like, how do you... That would be the most ridiculous conversation. It would be the worst conversation, too. I'm assuming this is... Yeah, this is fully auto. Good. Good. What does this gun remind me of something? What is it called? SA-80? Oh, it's the bullpup! It's the bullpup! Oh, sweet, it's the bullpup. I missed you. I remember you from the old days. See, it's weird, though, because that's why I chose SWAT, because, Commando was actually the first role I took before I started doing custom maps. Then I eventually switched over to, Sharpshooter, because I don't really know, I just did. Honestly. And, honestly, I probably would have done better with Commando than Sharpshooter, arguably. Because Commandos are just so tactical, you know. But I don't regret choosing SWAT in this because, you know, I've already played Commando in the first one. And while I'm not at the highest rank on it, you know, I'm pretty, you know, I'm decently far. So I didn't want to, you know, do it again. Is this triple shot? No, it's a semi. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna have to read the lore or whatever on this because, like, I'm very intrigued why the fuck we're in this kind of situation. It's like, I'm assuming it's like another Horizon base, but... From what I've read from the... Get off. From what I've read on the lore, we're actually Horizon mercenaries. So for whatever reason, we're trying to stop the mess that they made themselves, which is a little weird. I'm going to have to look into the lore, if there even is one, because, like I said, this is still technically in development, so we don't know much at the moment. All I know is I was looking at the multiplayer options. I didn't actually go into multiplayer game, don't worry. But, I was looking, and... From what I could see, they call them, like, there's this cool mode we definitely need to do where apparently There's the normal Zeds, but then there's also player-controlled Zeds, and then there's the players. But they refer to the player side as Horizon Mercs or something like that. So, my assumption is, lore-wise, I think, for whatever reason, Horizon has conscripted us to kill these things. And not only that, but you can even notice that by the traders, you know. Obviously, I'd probably get to know the lore by their character bios, because that's how you can get the lore from Killing Floor 1 for the most part, if I remember correctly. I didn't read much of it, unfortunately. I read a little bit, I read a good bit, but none of them really seemed like mercs. They just seemed like survivors, you know? So, I don't know. That could have been the story all along, and I'm just a fucking idiot, you know? I always assumed in the first Killing Floor it was just the military. Or just people, period, trying to survive. But from what I've read, that I don't know. Honestly, some people don't give a shit, and I'm kind of there, and I'm kind of not. I have to give a shit because obviously, you know, sometimes there'll be a map that's trying to expand it, if that makes sense. They're trying to expand on the already established lore, and I have to know the lore to know, you know, if I'm reviewing it correctly. You know what I mean? So I need to know this thing, but you know, I don't know. I don't know. Blah, 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 blah. What the hell happened here? Okay. I see. Oh, this is crystals. I noticed that earlier, but it just dawned on me. It finally hit me that they're fucking like purple crystals. I'm probably gonna bring this up in a video, but I actually genuinely loved crystals when I was a kid. Like, I used to fucking collect those things. Like, they were fucking Pokemon cards to me. Like, I loved going out into the woods back when I was a kid and just, like, grabbing rocks that resembled crystals. I had this huge purple one that I found at my old school. It was huge. I gotta tell that story one day. Hang on. Actually, I'm gonna make a mental note of that. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So some of you probably genuinely don't believe I just made a mental note of that. I'm not joking. I just made a mental note of that. Not a mental note, a literal note. My bad. I literally just typed something out on Twitter and then just screenshot it. I'm not going to publish it. That's how I keep my notes, because I'm still learning how to use this phone, even though I've had it for a while. Switched over to my Samsung. That's another thing we can talk about, but I'm not going to bother with a mental note of that because it's such a short story. It's like a 2-minute story about, you know, what I switched from. But anyway, yeah, back to the map. Crystals. I love crystals. Let's just summarize it that way. I love crystals. You know, if I was any good at math and I could, you know, do scientific degrees, I'd probably be a fucking geologist. But, no. It was always, honestly, if I'm being honest, even as a kid... Well, no, as a kid, I genuinely was in love with the things. Like, I would have made it my career. But as I grew up, yeah. It wasn't even the price, wasn't the degree... It wasn't even the requirements. It's just literally, you know, it's rots. I'm not going to make my career about rots, you know. I am going to get so screwed in a minute. This is ridiculous. I might actually already be dead. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. Wow. Jesus. That's so weird, because we've been doing so well with the other classes. So far, our bests have, without a doubt, been, SWAT and Berserker, which is really weird. You would have thought we'd been decent, but this is probably why I switched. Like, I was decent with Commando, but I blame this map, to be frank and honest. It's a really close quarters map. We would have been much better off going with support, but it is what it is. We're just going down the list, and we're just doing research. So, obviously, the Commando's decent. We didn't really get to see all their weapons, which is really unfortunate, but you get the general gist. From even what I was looking at there, it's just all assault rifles, you know. Not too much going on there. It's definitely a good class. Like, it's definitely effective for a team because you can spot the invisible enemies and you can do all that. But it's not. It's a very tactical class. It's just that simple, really. It's one of those classes where it can do decent solo, but I still feel that Berserker and SWAT are the way to go right now. SWAT seems to have done really well for me. Level 2. And doing pretty decent with it. So, SWAT seems to be my best. So is Berserker, but we have experience with Berserker. That's why. And we were always kind of good with Berserker. because you know they're the tank class. And to be honest, the Berserkers are easy to play too. That's another thing. They are pretty easy to play. I mean, they have a lot of benefits, but they, you know, they have disadvantages too. Like obviously they mainly focus on melee weapons, and there can be some disadvantages damage-wise with that. What it's like to say if you're going against some big enemies. I just bumped my mic. Sorry about that. But so overall, I feel Commando was decent. I hope to God I haven't been saying SWAT this entire time in replacement for Commando. If so, just everyone collectively now, if you haven't already, just if you didn't hear it, I did it twice. Just double facepalm to that. That's a pure stupidity. But yeah. God damn it, that actually hurt. Fuck. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. This has been Xel'crin, and I will see you in this video stream, wherever the fuck you find me. Bye, guys.